Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. Listen, we have a huge dilemma on our hands. We have a severe, a massive, an atrocity of a problem, and I'm gonna need your help, and I'm gonna need to discuss what's about to happen. This is a new series called the Ironman Chronicles. Roll it! So the Ironman Chronicles, the way it came about, the way it all started is kind of funny, and I'll keep the story short so we can get to the juicy stuff. So at the beginning of the year, I set a goal to complete and to compete in an Ironman. Now your Ironman is just like any other triathlon, except it has a little bit of a but there's more. An Ironman is a triathlon in a sense, but what makes it an Ironman is the distance that you do each individual event. So the first one, the swim, it's the distance, 2.4 miles in an ocean, lake, wherever they can throw you, 2.4 miles. Now typically it takes, professional about 45 to maybe an hour. Probably gonna take me an hour and a half, maybe two. Next we have your bike. The bike is where most of your distance and basically where hell begins. That is a 112-mile bike ride. Absolutely insane. Again, the typical person maybe take like a professional, I think maybe 5 to 6, 4, I could be wrong, it could be less. It's probably gonna take me about maybe 8 to 9 hours if we do the training correctly. Lastly, we have the run. Now typically people train for this type of run and just the run, nothing else. That is a marathon. People train for marathons their entire lives just to run in the New York, the Boston, etc. At an Ironman, they have a 26.2 mile at the end of all the nonsense that you just did, totally to a whopping 140.6 miles of total exhaustion. Now that you're caught up to speed on the whole synopsis and what's going on and the whole deal and the Ironman and whatnot, let me explain to you what the problem is. So back in April, I completed a half Ironman, which is half the distance. It was 70.3 miles, okay? And that was back in April. Since then, I've maybe been a little lazy, took some time off, relaxed, chillaxed, chilled, and May started rolling around, and one of my biggest supporters, my wife, pulled me aside. Caitlin popped in my ear and she goes, "Hey babe, I don't think it's like a good idea for you to do this whole Ironman thing. I think you're gonna do it, but you should wait until next year." Okay, she didn't sound like that, but that's what it sounds like when she was telling me, "Hey babe, I don't think you're ready to do this." Now, my wife is a huge supporter and she wouldn't tell me, "Hey, I don't think you're ready," if she truly didn't believe that. So I listened to her and I heard her and I said, "Okay, thanks babe for your appreciation and to your support, but boogity boogity boogity, let's go racing." Now granted, this was a few months back. We're in July now. I think this was back early June, maybe closer to the end of May that she said this. I told Tom, who's my coach, my supporter, he's also been pushing me, he got me into this. I told him that, what she said, he goes, "She's crazy." And I said, "I know." Now fast forward to 2-3 days ago, we have another hater. My other supporter, my coach, Tom. Tom goes, "Hey man, I think you should probably wait. I don't want you to do it and not complete it and not like it. I don't want you to happen to you, so you probably should wait till next year." I said, "Bet." So now, here's the dilemma. My two biggest supporters in this entire thing, who've been driving me, coaching me, etc., whatever you want to call it, are now saying, "Hey Sheldon, you're an idiot. You probably shouldn't do it right now. I don't think you're ready." And you know what? They're probably 85% right. But because I'm absolutely crazy, and because I said I wanted to go do something, I'm not gonna let that happen. Hopefully. So I'm creating these Ironman Chronicles to hold me accountable, to show that, hey, we're gonna do this, and to carry you guys along this journey of Ironman prep and Ironman conditioning and eating and the mental part and all that stuff, and to show just kind of an average guy, right, their first time running an Ironman, and kind of just the back behind the scenes of what you go through, the struggle, the mental part, the fun stuff, the good stuff, the ugly stuff. I don't know if there's much fun stuff in this part of it. I think the fun stuff maybe finishing it, possibly. I'm not really sure. It all seems like hell. But besides the point, it's 4th of July today, okay? I have to go do my run. I've got something I gotta go set out. At the end of the month, we're gonna reconsider if I can do this. So part of that is training intensely for the next 31 days, including running a 5K every single day. So let's get boogity boogity racing and let's go work out.
Alright guys, we're on mile 2 right now. It's stifling. I got a water bottle with me. I got some base salts. but I'm doing a fast run, so I haven't eaten anything this morning. All I've had is some water. It's toasty out, but I'm trying to get about 6 miles in this morning, my 5K plus then some. It's endurance day, so, or run endurance day. I'm doing an hour of running, and then it'll be a wrap. But it's hot out here. Just taking a quick little walk break, and then we'll get back to moving again. So bad.
Alright guys, so I knocked out that, it was 5.2 miles. I know I said I was gonna do 6. Fortunately, Dustin, who's holding the camera now, he pulled up, saw me dying because it was like 99 degrees. So I only ran 5.2 miles, but after I run, I like to drink this crap here. It's called Enduro Rocks. I honestly have no idea what it is, but Tom, my coach / trainer, drank it after the run, so I figured I might as well get it. I think it's like 40 bucks. I'll leave it down in the link in the description below. But I just take a little bit of 2 scoops here. 2 scoops of chocolate powder like so. Boom, boom. Maybe like 1.5. And then I get some almond milk. All right, nothing too shabby. Pour a little bit in there. Now, I'm not a big protein drinker guy, right? I'm not a huge fan of that stuff. Usually gives me like kind of tummy aches. I'm a little bitch. But this stuff's pretty good. I like it, it's not too shabby. So I'm gonna drink this, get probably nothing to eat. We're about to go to a little 4th of July party, Justin and I. Sorry for the lack of energy, I just ran 5.2 miles on nothing, so I'm a little tired, but I'm gonna pound this down, and then we'll see what the day takes us.